She didn't pray for a miracle. She just whispered one sentence and everything slowly began to change. She didn't pray loudly. There were no tears falling dramatically onto the floor. No knees pressed hard against the ground. It was just a quiet moment. A moment so small that no one else noticed it. She sat alone, breathing slowly, feeling the weight of another long day settle into her chest. The kind of weight that doesn't come from one problem, but from many. Bills that kept returning, worries that refused to leave, thoughts that circled endlessly. Even when she tried to rest, she had tried everything she knew. Positive thinking, staying busy, pretending she was fine. But that night something felt different, not hopeful, not dramatic, just tired. So tired that she didn't have the strength to explain anything anymore. And so, she prayed. Not a perfect prayer, not a rehearsed one, just a whisper from the heart. God, I don't know what to do anymore, but I trust you. That was all. No long requests, no list of needs, just trust. And when she finished, nothing spectacular happened. The room didn't change. The problems didn't disappear, but something inside her softened. That night, she slept a little deeper than usual. Not because her life was suddenly fixed, but because her heart stopped fighting for a moment. The next morning arrived quietly. The same alarm, the same routine, the same world. But she noticed something small. Her breath felt lighter. The worries were still there, but they didn't shout as loudly. Days passed slowly, ordinarily, and yet things began to shift. Not all at once, not dramatically. A conversation went better than expected. A door didn't close the way she feared it would. A solution appeared where there had only been confusion. She didn't connect it to the prayer at first, but then she realized she was reacting differently. Where she once panicked, she paused. Where she once feared the worst, she waited. She started to understand something gentle but powerful. Faith doesn't always change circumstances immediately. Sometimes it changes the person standing inside them. Weeks passed, then months. Some problems stayed, some faded, some transformed into lessons she never thought she'd need. But through it all, she noticed something steady. Peace, not the loud kind, not the kind that depends on success or comfort, but the quiet kind, the kind that rests. Underneath uncertainty, she began praying again, not out of desperation this time, but out of connection. A prayer in the morning, a whisper before sleep, and every prayer reminded her of the same truth. She was not alone. Life didn't become perfect, but it became manageable. Storms still came, but she no longer felt lost inside them. Because once she prayed, and everything didn't change instantly, but slowly, gently, faith began working in ways she couldn't see at first. And tonight, as you listen to this story, remember this. You don't need perfect words. You don't need perfect faith. You only need a willing heart. One quiet prayer can begin a slow, beautiful change. And even if you don't see it yet, something is already shifting. Rest now. Let go. Faith is already at work.